This giant dog once saved lives at sea. Now he guards your couch. Discover incredible Newfoundland facts, from heroic water rescues to their surprising couch potato charm. These gentle giants are more than just big fluff. They're loyal, clever, and full of heart. Did you know Newfoundland dogs were once lifesavers long before they were family pets? Keep watching to find out this unique story. If you are living with a Newfoundland, congratulations. You have a walking, drooling, tail-wagging legend right in your house. These gentle giants are more than just a cuddly couch potato with bear-like paws. You, my friend, are not just a pet owner. You are the proud human of a dog that could probably rescue Aquaman if he fell off his seahorse. Let's dive into the epic saga of the Newfoundland dog and why yours is basically a canine superhero in disguise. The Newfoundland is a giant working breed that hails from, surprise, Newfoundland, Canada. Yes, the name actually makes sense for once. These dogs were originally bred for the icy waters and grueling tasks of Canadian fishermen. Think of them as the original lifeguards of the North Atlantic. Big, strong, and with fur that can fight off hypothermia better than your average polar bear, they were bred to pull fishing nets and even drag drowning sailors to safety. So while your Newfie is probably more into dragging socks around the house these days, don't forget that their ancestors were basically the Baywatch stars of the dog world, minus the slow motion running on the beach. You probably already know this, but size matters, and your Newfoundland takes that to heart. These dogs are massive, weighing anywhere from 100 to 150 pounds or more. That's not just big, that's small pony big, and their thick water-resistant coat makes them look even larger. This fur isn't just for show. It helps protect them from cold water and gives them the appearance of a luxurious walking rug. Brushing that coat is like a full upper body workout, so if you were thinking about getting fit, congratulations, your Newfie just became your personal trainer. Temperament-wise, Newfoundlands are basically living, breathing teddy bears. They are famously gentle, sweet, and absolutely adore children. You might even notice your Newfie acting as a self-appointed babysitter, keeping a watchful eye over your kids like a furry Mary Poppins. They are calm, patient, and have a unique ability to remain totally unbothered, even when your toddler decides to use them as a jungle gym. The phrase gentle giant was probably invented by someone who had a Newfoundland sleeping on their foot. One of the coolest things about these dogs is their natural swimming ability. With webbed feet, yes, literal webbed feet, Newfoundlands are built for the water. They swim with ease, elegance, and an enthusiasm that makes you think they might have been mermaids in a past life. If you have access to a lake, river, or even a large enough kiddie pool, you've likely witnessed your Newfie dive in with the grace of an Olympic swimmer. Just don't expect them to fetch a stick unless it's bigger than your leg. Taking care of a Newfoundland dog is not for the faint of heart, but it's also not rocket science. It's just slightly hairy. And by slightly, I mean you'll find fur in places you didn't even know existed. These dogs require commitment, but in return they give you loyalty, love, and enough drool to fill a kiddie pool. Let's talk about exercise. Your Newfoundland doesn't need to run a marathon every morning, but they do need regular, moderate exercise to stay healthy and happy. Daily walks and some playtime in the yard are usually enough, and if you can add swimming into the mix, even better. Swimming is a fantastic low-impact activity that helps them burn energy while being gentle on their massive joints. Just make sure not to overdo it, especially with puppies. Their bodies are still growing, and too much exercise too soon can put a strain on their joints. So maybe hold off on the mountain hikes until they're fully grown and have their superhero kneecaps. Feeding your Newfoundland is like fueling up a furry truck. They need a high-quality, balanced diet that's tailored for large breeds. Look for food that supports joint health and keeps their weight in check. These dogs are prone to gaining weight faster than you can say extra treat, so watch those portions. Divide their meals into 2 or 3 servings per day and avoid any exercise right after eating. Why? Because Newfoundlands, like many deep-chested breeds, are prone to bloat or gastric torsion, which is as scary as it sounds. Picture their stomachs doing a somersault. Not fun. So meal timing and calm down time after eating are essential parts of your dog's health routine. Also be sure and check out the bacon and grass trick for your dog's health in the links in bio. Now on to grooming, which for Newfoundland owners is basically a part-time job. Their thick double coat requires brushing at least 2 to 3 times a week to prevent matting and to keep their fur looking majestic instead of monstrous. During shedding seasons, spring and fall, be prepared for a fur apocalypse. You'll be brushing daily, vacuuming hourly, and probably finding hair in your cereal. Bathing should be done only when necessary. Too many baths can strip the natural oils from their skin and leave them drier than your sense of humor after a sleepless night. Nail care is another must. Those big paws come with big nails, and they need regular trimming to prevent discomfort. Don't forget the ears. Their floppy ears are adorable, but also a hot spot for infections. Clean them regularly and check for any signs of redness or odor. When it comes to health care, routine vet visits are your secret weapon. These dogs can develop joint issues like hip dysplasia and also face heart-related conditions, so regular checkups help catch things early. Watch out for the signs of bloat, distended belly, pacing, restlessness, drooling. It's always better to be the overprotective dog parent than to ignore potential red flags. Weight management is crucial too. A heavy Newfie isn't just hard to move, it's more at risk for joint and heart problems, so stick to healthy portions, keep treats in moderation, and maybe swap that 10th dog biscuit for a belly rub. Training your Newfoundland is a joy. Yes, really, they are intelligent, eager to please, and deeply bonded to their humans. Just don't expect circus tricks or lightning-fast obedience. These dogs think things through. They might sit eventually. With positive reinforcement techniques like treats, praise, and play, you'll be amazed at how quickly they pick up good behavior. Check out the Pro Dog training tips in the links in bio for more training help. Socialization from a young age is important too. Introduce them to different people, pets, and situations so they grow up confident and well-rounded. A well-socialized Newfie is like a warm, fuzzy diplomat. And let's talk living space. Newfoundlands need room. They are not made for studio apartments unless you enjoy playing Tetris every time you want to walk across the room. Ideally, they should have access to a backyard or outdoor space where they can move around comfortably. They do love being inside with their family, though. You'll often find your Newfie snoozing right in the middle of the hallway just to make sure you trip over them with love every time you pass. If you have a swimming spot nearby, your Newfie will be in doggy heaven. In our last video, we asked if Newfoundland dogs were the ultimate family pet or just too much dog for your average home. Well, here's the answer. Newfoundlands are incredible family pets, but they do come with some big responsibilities. These gentle giants are known for their calm demeanor, loyalty, and love for water, but their size and drool factor can be a handful. They thrive in spacious homes with access to water, and they need plenty of exercise to keep them happy and healthy. So if you have the space and the time, a Newfoundland might just be the perfect companion. Fun fact, did you know these gentle giants were bred to work on fishing boats? That's right, they didn't just tag along for the ride, they actively help by pulling in nets. That sense of purpose and their affinity for water are still very much alive today. Just take your Newfie to the beach and watch their inner sailor awaken. They might not pull in a net anymore, but they'll happily drag you out of the water by your shirt. And now, as promised, here's the wildest part of your Newfoundland's history. Remember at the very beginning when I said these dogs were lifesavers long before they were family pets? It's true, these giants were originally bred to rescue fishermen at sea, using their incredible swimming skills and natural buoyancy. Imagine a dog so powerful and yet so gentle that its primary job was to leap into icy waves and save humans from drowning. That's not just impressive, that's heroic. So the next time your Newfoundland drools on your couch, just remember, you've got a real-life superhero snoring next to you. If that made you love your slobbery sea bear even more, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share your best Newfie stories in the comments. Got a Newfoundland who thinks he's a lifeguard at your local lake, or one who saved your sandwich from falling off the counter? We want to hear it all, and stick around for more hilarious, heartwarming, and helpful pet videos coming your way. Next up, we're talking about a dog that's both a giant and a fierce protector. Meet the Bull Mastiff puppy. Did you know that despite their intimidating size, Bull Mastiffs are known for being incredibly gentle with their families? But here's the real question. Can a puppy this big really thrive in a small home? Or do they need a mansion to feel comfortable? How do they balance their protective instincts with their sweet nature? Stick around because we're about to answer all these questions and more in our next video about the Bull Mastiff puppy.